with
Colton!
But this time it's spooky edition.
That is right. When you think about Halloween, you think about that spooky smoke, all of that hauntedness that you have right here in a cauldron. But today, Colton's going to show us exactly how it works and how to make it. So, Professor Colton.
Yeah, so what are we using here to create the smoke or the creepy fog? Oh,
Dry ice.
Rochelle had her hand up first.
Dry ice.
And water.
And water. Yes, there we go. Yes. So dry ice is frozen carbon dioxide. So it's super, super cold. So I want to preface this: if you're going to use dry ice for anything, be safe and don't touch it with your just your hands. So we have these metal tongs here to try to cover it up, so that we're not directly touching it because it is so cold. It's like minus 109 degrees. So it's extremely cold stuff. So we put some inside of this. It's sitting in water, which causes the carbon monoxide, the dry ice, to sublimate. Do you guys know what sublimate means? Yes?
To melt.
No. So it skips melting. So dry ice is a solid, and it's going straight to a gas without melting. So that's sublimation. So you think of the water cycle, the common ones. There's also kind of go-arounds, more complex ones. Sublimation happens to be one of them. So that's why it produces that smoke. So it's really cool, and then you'd see it a lot on Halloween to create that, or some of those fog machines, or whatever you want to use.
Yeah, and it's fun because if you listen like closely, you can hear it like bubble too. So it kind of feels like a potion.
It does, and it's because it's interacting with the water in there, and because it's so cold, it's starting to make the water in there freeze. So we've actually had to add more dry ice in there to keep it going.
Yes.
But we have a cool experiment that you can also do with this. It's even cooler. And all
literally, because it's dry
literally
ice.
cooler, yeah. So all you need is some warm water, and then we just use some dish soap and put it in there, and you kind of just let that go, mix it together, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a piece of dry ice in there, and it's gonna do something cool.
Ooh,
Yes.
okay.
So we got the dry ice down here. Let me find a...
There's a chunk right here too.
Oh, that's a big one. Okay. This is gonna be... So this is what dry ice looks like. Notice how we're not even touching it because it is super, super cold, and you can burn yourself if you do that. But now we're gonna put it into the soapy water, and then watch what begins to happen. First, you're starting to see a lot of that smoke, but you're also seeing a ton of frozen bubbles. Ooh. Honestly, I think that would be cool for Halloween because it kind of makes it look even creepier. And every now and then you can see larger bubbles.
Oh, look at those ones. Wait, what? Can we pop it?
Don't pop it, Nicole. Don't pop it.
Mother Nature popped.
That is so cool. Wait. Go for it.
Okay.
Wait. And then once it pops.
Oh, wow.
This is so
That's
fun.
actually awesome. That's
really
so cool.
Yes.
And so, Colton, the dry ice is still sitting in that bowl.
The dry ice is still in
solid?
there, and because it's still messing, so what's happening, this is really just the soap that's bubbling up because it's interacting with the soap in there. So it's the same process as here, just there's dish soap involved. So that's why you're getting the bubbles. And you can technically, there was an experiment we saw online that you can try to freeze one of those, but we're outside, so it's kind of windy, so it's kind of hard to do. But you can see that it just keeps happening.
I love it.
Awesome.
And this is something fun that you can add to your Halloween party. You know, you can have that dry ice going, but now to have like a cooler effect.
That's really cool. That's really cool. But again, if you're going to be doing this with your kids, make sure that they are not touching the ice. You don't want to interact with it at all because you'll burn yourself.
Yes.
If you touch the ice with your bare hands. So be careful with it. It's frozen carbon dioxide. So also if you're going to be doing anything with it, make sure in a well ventilated area because you don't want a ton of carbon dioxide being released into the air. It can be a little dangerous. So that's why we're out.